inherited the oversight of a collection now that's on public display, but when I first came for the first 10 years, actually was boxed and stored in cases in this room. And it wasn't until really 1993, well into my career here, that the former curator, Dr. Delbert Flora, passed along the oversight, and then we were able to bring things out of crates. Remember the summer we spent unboxing over 1,200 artifacts. Over half of them are on public display, but there are many that are stored. So I was surprised when I first came to Ashland for the interview in 1997. I had majored in Latin and biblical archaeology at
77.
77. I had majored in biblical archaeology and Latin at Wheaton College, and so I did have, and had excavated at Dothan in the Middle East, in Jordan, as a college student. So I knew something about ancient pottery, but I had no idea that the seminary had purchased this collection. I think it came to the seminary in 1974. So imagine, for almost 20 years, there was no place for physically it to be displayed as widely as it is now. So my assuming of the responsibilities was really in addition to my primary job of teaching, and I've tried to balance doing the curatorship along with a full schedule of teaching. So while it's not my collection, it's the Flora Archaeological Center, which really means we're having pieces that are teaching pieces. Robert Houston Smith from the College of Worcester nearby sold his collection, his private collection, to the seminary. And it's as a result of a collection that was already intact. We've added, 100 pieces or so over the years. And I now, in my retirement, I'm working to see that the things are digitally photographed, and that we have notes and hopefully a grant to do the next stage of permanent maintenance, preservation, and maybe even the establishment of a major center. This room is used widely by groups, as you know. But it's been a challenge and a great addition to my teaching. And Lenny's been extremely interested as well as a classicist. So we've shared the interest. And then taking students to the Middle East, into the classical world. This is a nice compliment. And I continue to teach an archaeology course every year. And then we have some public lectures, school groups, church groups come through. So it's a center. It's not really a museum, it's a center where we can study, we can take the pieces out, we can share them, we can take them to schools. We have a lot of creativity with the collection.
He especially likes it when the grade school students come. He'll put a piece out and say, "What do you think this is used for?" "Well, that looks like a candlestick." And then he always gets thank you notes, his favorite thank you note. He keeps the little thank you notes he gets in a folder, and his favorite said something like this: "Dear Dr. Walther, thank you for showing us all that neat old stuff. I really love old stuff. I had some, but my mother made me throw it away."